Hi everybody, my name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food, and it's springtime, right? So, are you changing up anything in your little routine for springtime yet? We kind of talked about this a little bit the other day, but are you becoming more physical, more active? Is that a goal of yours, or are you just busy enough, thank you very much, with work, home, kids, tracking, buying, prepping, and all the other things that go into it? Or are you getting out there and giving yourself a little sunshine and fresh air? Of course, I walk in the shroud of darkness every morning that I can, and I don't like going backwards with the temp. Yesterday when I walked, it was probably 8 degrees warmer than it's going to be when I go out today. I feel like I'm going backwards. Any of you ever feel that way? So, anyway, I was talking to some people, and they were saying, I've put on weight during the winter. I'd really like to take it off. I think of people on the beach in the summer and in, two-piece bathing suits or just a bathing suit. And, I really would like to be one of them. And I said, now is the time. Hitting it in March is like, wow. And, April is at the end of this week, but, starting to hit it in March, isn't that great? And making those food choices that are going to make the difference. Because once the humidity kicks in, and I know I did tons of videos about this, once that humidity kicks in, so does the bloating, right? Women and bloating. And, it's not like it's, not for a lot of us, right? So when you see those little tiny women on the beach and everything, they just don't seem to be affected by bloated. But for a lot of us, at least my hand is raised. So what can you do today that's going to be different? And I've paid special attention to my tracker over the last couple of days. And it's been interesting. I've learned a lot. I'm really, putting myself under the microscope to see what really satisfies, what really is a good meal that satisfies me and doesn't leave me longing or hungry, that mental bear of hunger. I did a video recently on nighttime eating and got some good responses, and for some of you it's a victory. You don't do it anymore. And for others, it was probably one of those, oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm still doing that. Plus the choices of the nighttime eating. Sometimes they aren't in our best interest, right? So BBC would always be a real piece of food, a real wholesome, single item, nutritional piece of food like an apple, or maybe even a piece of cheese or a tablespoon of nut butter, something like that. But it wouldn't be in probably carbohydrates, And if you're getting a wholesome carbohydrate, I'm telling you, I had those whipped potatoes again last night, and that was just a slice of divine delish. And they're organic sweet potatoes, and I baked them, and then I peeled them and I put them back in the fridge because there is this theory about resistant starch, and the carbs get cut in half if you chill a white potato or a sweet potato and then have it after it's been chilled, that the resistant starch works in your favor. And I only had like 2 ounces of this little whipped magnificent. I made 2 batches, and so had it last night with roast pork and broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and asparagus. And yeah, delish. So I look forward to making that again soon too. And the next couple of days are going to be leftovers at this house. How are you guys with leftovers? And so then I'm really looking forward to making, Dina had suggested making pork fried rice. Instead of using rice, use the Trader Joe's organic riced cauliflower Now you're talking. So I'm going to be working on that because, I like to do little different things. And today after work, I believe I'm going to go to, or maybe this morning before work, I'm going to go to Trader Joe's. And I'm wicked excited about that because I'm going to see if there's any of the riced cauliflower organic there. 1/3 of the bag, so it's either 3 or 4 ounces, is like 30 calories. And, for somebody like me that follows the carbs that I'm eating, pays attention to them, this is like a dream come true to have organic cauliflower. And so that's what I'll be doing. But back to, oh yeah, here's my little, here's my brain. It says pork fried rice. And so I have to look up a recipe for that. I kind of, with the exception of the egg and the onions, I kind of forget what goes into it. And so anyway, physical activity, now that it's a little bit warmer, are you committing to yourself to just add a few minutes on each day, just to move those wobbly bits around a little bit? It does help. It probably helps with the metabolism a little bit, although most experts say really it's what you eat and then it's your exercise. So, paying attention to both and seeing what new vegetables and some fruits that now that it's getting into the growing season, even if they're coming from, south of the border, they just do seem to taste better, and it's kind of exciting. So, how are you with leftovers? And how are you with your physical activity? Just a couple of questions I'm throwing out there. You could see it's not a big news day. I'm waiting for my new magazines, or I'm waiting for the time to read my new magazines because I've got some in my Zinio app. But anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. This is just a little chit-chat, something to share our coffee with in the morning. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Comments always, even ideas for future videos. Bye-bye for now.